This is my yoga model today. So Linda, how many times have you practiced yoga?
This is my first time.
Ooh, exciting.
How many times have you taught yoga?
This is my first time.
Oh.
Okay, so we're just gonna do a few simple poses on our backs today.
Okay.
So go ahead and lie down on your back. Comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay, so now take your arms and begin a full body stretch. So take your arms up and overhead.
Like this?
Like this. Full body stretch. Really stretch out the left arm a little bit higher than the right. Stretch out the right arm a little bit higher than the left.
Okay, this is the best I can do.
Now bring your arms back to your sides.
Oh, okay.
And bring them back overhead again. And repeat this motion slowly.
Okay.
Kind of up and down by your sides at your own pace. Make sure when you're bringing your arms, you want to bring them up behind you.
Oh, up?
Yep.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No.
Up.
Yep, and by your sides, just for a couple of breaths. Make sure you lift and spread your toes out, stretch out the toes, keep that tummy tucked in, and as you bring your arms overhead, make sure you spread your fingers.
Okay.
Just keep repeating this motion a few more times.
Okay.
And this pose is called supine arms pose or supta hastasana. The next time you find your arms overhead, pause there
Okay.
and begin to engage your core, really tuck that tummy in,
Okay.
and move the front half of your body to the left. Keep the bottom half of your body stationary and kind of pick up your shoulders and move them over to the left.
I don't.
Kind of, as your arms are up overhead, pick up that upper body and move it
okay.
over to the left so we can really stretch out that side body. Yeah, just
That?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, just hold it there for
Okay.
yeah. It can be just 1 inch, just as far as you can go.
Okay.
And kind of rest those arms on the ground. If that's too much, you can put your arms overhead.
Okay.
Yeah, and go ahead and scoot over. Yeah, just right there.
Oh, that feels good.
Yeah, and hold it to just
Okay.
lay down, be comfortable. Just
Okay.
take a few breaths in and out. And if it's ever too much, you can come back to neutral spine.
Okay.
Make sure you're lifting and spreading the toes. Yeah, really kind of take care of those feet.
Okay.
Bring that tummy in just a little bit and
Okay.
now come back to neutral for a moment.
Okay.
And go ahead, take a few breaths. And repeat on the opposite side.
Oh, okay.
Got it. Make sure we're blessed with 2 sides and a body, so we gotta take care of both sides.
Okay.
And if your left elbow is pointing towards the ceiling, kind of bring it back down.
Okay.
Very nice. Once you feel that you've had enough, you can come out of the pose and back to neutral spine.
Okay.
Bring those arms along your sides
Okay.
and begin to take your feet and bend your knees, really root those feet down into the ground. Now step your feet mat all the way to the edge of each side of your mat. Yes, very good. Now take both your knees and send them over to the left and then to the right. Very nice. Make sure you're turning from your hips. Yes. And if you can keep your gluteus max to the ground while you do this windshield wipe motion, just take a peek as you're doing it. Make sure you kind of keep, you're not completely coming up. You're kind of turning it down. Keep repeating the motion. Once you find your way over to the right hand side, hold for a couple of breaths. And remember, if anything is uncomfortable, you can come out at any point in time. And let's repeat this on the opposite side. To hold for a couple of deep inhales and exhales. Okay, come back to the starting position. Begin to stretch the legs out long. Take another full body stretch. Very nice. Okay, go ahead and bend that right knee. Make sure you keep that left leg straight. Yes, perfect. Bring it in a little bit closer. Drag that heel back a little bit more. And take the right knee and begin to fold it over to the left. We're really wanting to stretch that out. Yep. And put your arms out into the T position. Very nice. Make sure you really press those palms into the ground. Now, is it okay if I touch you real quick?
Yes.
I'm just gonna deepen the stretch for a couple breaths. Does that feel all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just a little bit longer. Make sure you lift and spread the toes. Bring that navel to spine. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Is this too much?
No.
Okay. Now come back to that neutral position. Begin to straighten the leg and bring the other one in. And go ahead and begin to fold that over. Yeah, really twist into that. Actually, I'm going to have you take the foot and move it forward a bit. I mean, like when you do your twist, yeah, so bring the foot back just a little bit. Yeah, and now go ahead and forward maybe another inch. And go ahead and fold that knee over. Yes, that looks nice, better. Now see, is it possible for you to be able to straighten out this leg and really fold it over?
Show me what you mean.
Okay, so begin to straighten this leg a little bit more.
This leg?
Yep, and go ahead and keep bending it over that way. Bend, bend, bend. Yeah, all the way over. Does that feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then make sure you kind of bring this toe a little bit closer to you. See how it's a little bit of...
I can't see.
No, you're okay. Make your foot like this.
Like this? This foot? Which foot?
The left foot.
Like that?
Like this. Sorry. But that's okay for now.
Okay.
Okay. And then go ahead and come back to a comfortable position. Take another full body stretch. Okay. So now, bring the knees in. Scoot them up a little bit more to your, that's very nice. Take a couple breaths in this position. Now I want you to bend the elbows and point the hands to the ceiling. Make sure the palms face each other. Yeah. Point the hands towards the ceiling. To the ceiling. A little bit straight.
Oh, like that?
Like this.
Oh, okay.
Like this. Like put it in like this. Yes, very good. Make sure you lift and spread the toes. Kind of go like this with your toe. No, keep your foot, as you keep your feet down, lift and spread the toes. And then lift and spread the fingers. And in this position, I want you to kind of bend I want you to bend your face forward a little bit to kind of straighten out that back part. You like giving yourself a little bit of a double chin. Perfect. Yeah, double chin. Yeah, right down there.
Okay.
Like a bad selfie photo.
Okay.
Okay. So, as you're rooted down in this position, I want you to go ahead and squeeze that gluteus max and bring your hips up to the ceiling. A little bit higher. And then come back down. Now, keep your gaze to the ceiling and repeat this motion for a couple of breaths. Yeah, and you can do it nice and slow with your breath. Just slow as you can go up, slow as you can go down. And then the next time you find your way up at the ceiling, hold for one breath, and then release. Very nice. Now come into a full body stretch. Now go ahead and put your arms out in T's. Step your feet to the wide edges of your mat and place a bend in your knees. A full bend. Yeah, put the feet down on the ground and step those feet mat width distance apart. All the way to the edge of your mat. And begin to turn the knees to the left and then to the right. Repeat a few times in the windshield wiper motion.
Both of them going?
Yeah, left and then right. And then as your knees turn to the left, you can look right. And when they turn to the right, you can look left to release the neck.
Oh, I like that.
Yes.
That feels really good.
Just repeat a few times.
That's a good stretch.
It's called windshield wipe.
Oh, that feels really good.
Glad you like it. Okay, next time you find your knees up, pause. Bring the feet back together. Now, go ahead and bend your knees. Bring your arms into your sides. And I want you to press the balls of the feet into one another. Actually, press all four corners of the feet into one another. Like this. Press them in. Yeah, and then relax the thighs.
Like this?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
And then place your hands on your thighs just for a moment. Make sure you look up towards the ceiling. Soften the muscles in your face. Take a few breaths. Now I want you to begin to lift the arms behind you and back to your sides like we did at the beginning of our practice. Lift the arms overhead and then back to your sides for a few breaths. Make sure when you lift them back, you keep them straight. We're going straight back and straight to our sides. Very nice. Make sure you're really pressing into all four corners of the feet, keeping that lower belly tucked in. And now I want you to go ahead and place a bend in your elbows and have the palms face one another. Or have the palms, yeah, go ahead, place a bend in your elbows and keep those elbows planted on the ground. Very good. And take the hands apart and have the palms face towards the front of the room. Yes. Now begin to have the palms fold forward, to the front of the room and bring them back. Yeah, right like that a few times. Make sure you keep that navel to spine. Now after a few breaths, come to a full body stretch. Really stretch that left hand a little bit longer than the right arm. Stretch out that left leg a little bit longer than the right leg, then the right leg. You can kind of stretch through your feet and then to your hips, kind of loosen up those hips a little bit. Okay, so final poses, because we have to do both sides, is we're going to do a modified half baby pose. And I'm going to demo this one because it's a little bit more complicated. Now, in a traditional half baby, you pull both of the feet in like this. But I'm going to have you keep one leg straight as today, and we are just going to pull in this foot. So begin to pull in your right foot, and make sure to keep that hip grounded, and pull Can you feel the stretch in your thigh?
Yes.
Okay. And make sure you keep those shoulders on. I shouldn't have had my shoulders up, but keep your shoulders on the ground and keep your left foot pointed towards the ceiling. So really straighten out that foot. Very nice. And relax all the muscles in your face. Just for a couple of breaths. Now how does your knee feel okay?
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead and repeat on the opposite side.
Like this.
Kind of like you want to pull it, like you want to keep that. Here, can I touch you?
Yes.
So I'm gonna kind of move it over. Is that uncomfortable? Okay, so we'll have you just come out of it because maybe your hips will open up over time. So go ahead and just straighten out the legs.
Okay.
And then, and do you have anything else you want to do today?
No, I like this.
Okay, so go ahead and just sit up. And I want to thank you for coming today, and you should thank yourself for making some time for you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, so this is how we close. Namaste. So you place your hands into your chest. Yeah, make sure your shoulders, kind of roll your shoulders back. And I'm going to kneel forward, and then after I'm done, you can go ahead and repeat after me. Namaste. Now go ahead and bend forward and say namaste.
Namaste.